I've officially stopped taking YouTube serious, and here's why. Alright guys, it's AJ here at the House of Masks, and today we are going to be talking about YouTube, and more specifically, why I kind of don't take it serious anymore. So, it's no secret that YouTube is fundamentally broken. It has been for a long time. We all know that, whether you are just a regular viewer of other people's channels or you are a content creator yourself, whether that's somebody that has 1,000 subscribers or somebody that has 5 million subscribers, you know that YouTube is most definitely broken. And YouTube's problems have definitely always changed and come and gone in waves, but I think that it's probably pretty safe to say that YouTube is definitely at its most irritating and lowest point ever. Between the constant state of fixing things that aren't broken, the recent flood of AI videos that absolutely no one wants, and the absurd concept of YouTube only pushing shorts. Still, years and years later, they're still only pushing shorts. And they're not even good at doing that. Now, the shorts thing could be an entirely different video on its own, but man, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why is YouTube still competing with TikTok? They are both video hosting platforms, sure, but it's like a nice car dealership competing with a Shake Shack. Yeah, they're both retail. They both sell things, right? But the people that individually use these platforms are still going to individually use these platforms. And no one in the history of the world has ever had to decide whether they want to go to a car dealership and buy a car or go to Shake Shack and buy a burger. Those are two completely different things that have nothing to do with each other. You would never see them competing. And YouTube used to be just that. YouTube. A place where we, as the users, made the space. Our niche interests, our video styles, and specifically our personalities made this place what it is. All of those things that shined through in the videos that were being uploaded to YouTube made YouTube YouTube. And now, the you part of YouTube has been completely stripped away. And unfortunately, it seems to only be getting worse with these newer issues that seem to be plaguing the site. So, for a while, I was taking these issues personal, and I went through just about every thought and emotion that you could go through with something like this. I felt singled out, and I wondered what I could have possibly done to have angered the YouTube gods and the almighty algorithm. How and why could I be getting more views than normal, but a smaller paycheck? Why is YouTube unsubscribing people from my channel regularly without them knowing? How could I have finally given in to the shorts pressure and started making shorts a regular part of my channel, but not see any results whatsoever? None of this made any sense to me, and to be honest, it still doesn't make any sense to me, but I at least got a little bit of reassurance and felt a small sense of community again after I started to reach out to a few YouTuber friends of mine about all of this. And all of these guys said the same exact thing. They were going through it as well. And these are people that have anywhere from 100,000 subscribers to over 2 million subscribers. It seems like every problem that I listed, they were also dealing with. I mean, hell, the day that I started typing up kind of like a bulletin board script for the video that you're watching right now, PewDiePie uploaded a video about YouTube being broken where he touches on a lot of the same points that I just made. So, let me tell you when and why I stopped taking YouTube serious. Now, obviously, most of the reason as to why I stopped taking it serious was just listed. I just went on a big long rant about it. I don't know why a platform that is built on users would harm said users and in turn harm itself. I don't know why this is, but it is. So, story time. December was the absolute worst month of my YouTube career. Now, I've been used to pay cuts with no explanation for years now. For instance, I'll give you an actual example, and I kind of did the math on this, so I might be a little off, but not by much. If you took the content that I put out in December of 2025, and it all got the same amount of views as the content that I put out in December of 2025, but you released that in 2022, I would have somewhere around a $4,500 paycheck from YouTube alone. Now, how much do you guys think that I made in December of 2025?
$3.50.
Somewhere closer to $1,200, which is insane. We were getting pretty close to the end of the month in December, and I was genuinely worried that this would be the first time in my professional YouTube career that I wouldn't meet a $1,000 threshold on the paycheck. That should already sound crazy and not logistically make any sense at all. But wait, there's more. In December, not only was I uploading the regular amount of full-length videos, but I had also dived really deep into shorts, which are what YouTube wants. That is what YouTube pushes, and I released more shorts in December than I've ever released before on the channel. And I was streaming pretty regularly in December, so I was doing the most. I, honest to God, did probably 3 times, maybe 4 times the amount of content in December than any other month on YouTube, maybe ever. Definitely in recent years. And I was struggling to hit a $1,000 threshold for my estimated revenue. That is insane. And unfortunately, there was just nothing that I could do about it. My motto in December genuinely became, I have to start treating this like a job, not just a passion that I happen to get paid for. And I'll be honest, the more that I tried to do that, the less payoff I saw. So what did I do? Well, for one, I stressed. Like, a lot. I blamed myself. I worked harder and harder. I ate the shit sandwiches, and somehow I got through the month. And by mid-February, I had just decided that enough was enough. That I absolutely would not be a slave to a system that wasn't rewarding me, let alone giving me a minimal incentive to work my ass off. And I love making videos, but it is work. It is hours and hours and hours of work. And I don't have a team. All of the ideas, the shooting, the editing, the marketing, it's all done by me. I am a one-man band. So from start to finish, everything the House of Masks is me. And that's just the way that it is. It's the way that I like it. It's the way that I work. And I'm fine with that, as long as I am getting what I deserve out of it. Now, never will I stop making videos, because I love making videos. And whether or not this is my profession or not, I'm always going to be making videos. But in February, I decided to put the videos on the back burner for once. I started putting some work into my truck and taking it out into the woods when I should have been making videos. Playing in the creek, going to shows, going antiquing. I started skateboarding more. I focused on editing reels and short form content for the PaleFest social medias. I started trekking my county looking for little white churches in the country to take instant film photos of for a new secret photography project. Basically, I started touching grass. I started doing things that brought me joy. And again, to reiterate, I love making videos. Making videos does make me joy, but making videos became one of the things on that list. It wasn't my job anymore. I was going to make those videos when I felt like making those videos, and I was going to go off-roading when I felt like off-roading, and I was going to go antiquing when I felt like antiquing. You kind of see what I'm saying here, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I was making the videos because I wanted to, not because I had to. I definitely wasn't holding myself to such a tight schedule that was going to prevent me from doing other things that I love. I just stopped taking it so serious. It wasn't burnout. In fact, I wish that I could be making videos all day, every day, because I love making videos that much. But I just kind of can't myself in every other aspect when YouTube is constantly shutting me down. And at this point, I don't even know if I'm resentful of what YouTube is doing and what they've become. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I don't know. Now, I do wish that it would go back to normal. I wish that we had the golden age of YouTube back, like 2016 YouTube, back when YouTube was a place that people wanted to be. But what can we do? In the meantime, I'm just having fun. I'm just living. Like, March has been a fucking blast. And with the warm weather on the way, I am definitely looking forward to a lot of good memories, growth, and progression offline. And again, for like the 15th time, I'm not done making videos. I love making videos here on YouTube, and I would still be making them if YouTube wasn't my career. I just wish that YouTube wanted me, along with all of the other wonderful creators on this platform, to do so. I wish YouTube wanted YouTubers to be YouTubers. I wish that the incentive was back. I wish that they pushed real content. I wish that the rewarding feeling of publishing a video was still there. I wish that they weren't doing whatever they're doing to us right now and holding our heads underwater for no reason. But since they are, I'm gonna take advantage of it, and I'm gonna go live. Now, if you'd like to support the House of Masks and get access to all kinds of cool shit that you can't get here on YouTube, like entry to the monthly mask giveaway, then go over and sign up on Patreon. And this month's monthly mask giveaway is a cool one. It is this hybrid Iowa Volume 3 Corey Taylor mask. Super, super rad. I absolutely love this thing, and I feel like that is a hell of a mask to give away for just $5. So go over to my Patreon and sign up. You'll get access to all sorts of cool stuff, and you'll automatically be entered to win that giveaway. And if extra content and goodies and giveaways aren't quite your thing, you can still support the channel, and you can do it for absolutely nothing. You just gotta do all that cliche YouTube stuff. You gotta like the video, you've gotta leave a comment. There's a new thing called hyping. So if you hype the video, YouTube chooses to push it out further to people, I guess. I don't know. And most importantly, double check to make sure that you are subscribed, because again, seems like every day I read a comment where someone says, hey man, YouTube unsubscribed me from your channel at some point for some reason, and I didn't know about it. And that is why we still aren't at 200,000 subscribers. Now, at the end of the day, since we are nearing a close on this video, I want to leave you guys with this. I guess the moral of the story here and the message that I'd like to send to you guys is that we are all kind of eating a shit sandwich right now. Like, my diet consists solely of shit sandwiches. But I also know that I'm here for the right reason, which is the love of the game. I love what I do. I love the things that I'm passionate about, and I do truly love YouTube. I love the community. I love everybody that's watching this video right now, and I love what we've been able to do through YouTube with the House of Masks. And that love is why I'm still eating the shit sandwiches. And every once in a while, life will throw you a steak. Life has given me many steaks, and I know that the next steak that life throws me is going to taste that much better because I am so used to eating shit at this point. So that's pretty much all that I've got for you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you left with some sort of positive notion from this video or some sort of motivation. And until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to the grind. And we will see you guys in the next one.